Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Legal Latte. This week I want to share with you kind of an epiphany I had this week as we're getting ready to end the year. So it's mid-November and maybe we haven't reached all of our goals and maybe things are a little bit, maybe we're wondering what we actually did this year. And I would like to encourage you to think about what we can do in the last 6 weeks, right? So we do have 6 weeks left. We have a lot of choices. So as a business owner, we can kind of just relax, coast through the end of the year. That is totally an option depending on what you've done this year. But what I would encourage you to think about is what is just pick one thing that I can focus on for the next 6 weeks. And in my case, I'm going to look at 4 weeks because I would like to take the week of Christmas off. So I have said to myself, what is one thing that I can focus on over the next 4 weeks that's going to set me up for a really strong start to next year in the firm? And I had a podcast guest today. We were recording podcasts, and she mentioned something that really stuck with me. And she said, what if your goal was to increase your conversion rate by 1%? And I've talked about this before, but it really kind of hit me thinking about going into the end of the year. And if we look at one thing that we can work on over the next 4 to 6 weeks, what would that be? And, maybe it's a 1% improvement in your conversion rate, or maybe it is a 1% improvement in your revenue, or 1% improvement in your profit, or maybe find a place to cut 1% of expenses, or can we get our staff to be 1% more productive? Like, all of those things could totally build on themselves moving into next year. So think about that. What is one thing that you can work on over the next 4 to 6 weeks that's going to set you up for success next year? So things don't always go as planned, but we can continue to set these goals for ourselves. So I hope that helps, and everyone have a great week.